Hi, my name is Cynthia. I'm so glad you're here. We're going to do a chair yoga practice today, and it'll be a shortened version of not a full hour. But uh, if you happen to have a strap or a resistance band or a bathrobe tie or a belt, that would be helpful. So you can have that nearby. A chair, one without arms can be also helpful, but if you have arms, you have arms, that's fine. And as with all practices, just listen to your body, do what feels appropriate for you, change things up as you would like to, right? So it's always your choice, and we can get started. So we're just going to start by sitting in our chair. I always like to start by grounding and connecting with our breath. So feel comfortable in your seat. You might close your eyes or have a soft gaze. Just start to feel the ground beneath you, beneath your feet, beneath your seat. Feel your back being supported. Feel the length of your spine. Start to soften in the jaw, the eyes, shoulders. And bringing awareness to our breath. Just notice what happens when you do bring awareness to your breath. That energy makes it grow, right? It might have elongated, deepened. So let's just go with that. You can either stay with your hands on your legs, or you might bring one hand to your heart space and one hand to your belly. And let's start to lengthen the inhales. We breathe through the nose, if the nose allows. Lengthen the exhale. Let's just find a rhythm that works for you that's a little bit longer than your natural breath. So maybe counting to yourself 4 beats in and 4 out, or maybe it's 5, maybe it's 3. We'll just take a few rounds here. Feeling your feet on the ground. Counting the breath. And the coolness as it enters through the nose. And the warmth as it exits. Take about 2 more cycles. And then falling into your natural breath. Nice. And just take a moment to notice how you feel right now in your body. Noticing any shift. Beautiful. And you're right. Rest your hands down, taking a moment to set an intention for this practice. Nice. And then from here, let's just bring some organic movement into our body. We've only been sitting still for a couple minutes, but just notice if your body wants to move. Nice. And let's just move right into some seated cat-cows. So take a nice full breath in, the heart lifts. On the exhale, navel to the spine, chin towards the chest. And then moving with your breath. Your pace. One more. Nice. We'll find a long spine. We're going to scoop the right arm up and over. You might bring your left hand to the outside of your left leg, or maybe you can reach the chair, depending on what kind of chair you have. You can also have that left hand on the chair back behind you. It feels right here. Breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful. Right from here, let's lift on up, bringing your right hand to the outside of your left leg, and left hand might come behind the chair as we lengthen through the spine. Let the inhale really bring a nice long spine here. Let the exhale invite in a settling into the twist. Beautiful. We'll come back to center and then sweep your left arm up and over. And again, right hand could be on the outside of your left leg. It could be on the chair behind you, whatever you like. Deep breath in, long breath out. Feeling the expanse in the rib cage, a stretching of the intercostal muscles between each rib. Breathing muscles. Beautiful. And slowly come on up, continuing to turn our bodies towards your right. You might bring your right arm behind your chair back, left hand maybe on the outside of your right thigh. Full breath in lengthens the spine. Exhale settles in the twist. Beautiful. We'll come back to center. A little rounding of our center. And then switch directions. Nice. Let's sweep the arms all the way up. Palms come together, draw it right into the heart space. Just take that again. Nice full breath in, reaching up. Exhale, hands to the heart. And here we're going to take some sun salutations. So you might want a block nearby, depending on if you'd like. You can touch your feet, but if that doesn't feel like where you want to go, you might have a block or a book in front instead to bring your hands to once we get there. Anyway, so let's start with that comfortable seat as we take a nice big inhale, reaching up to the sky, full breath in. Exhale, hands to the heart. Again, we'll take that full breath in. And then on the exhale, let's cactus the arms. On the inhale, drawing the wing bones together, bringing your shoulder blades like they're going to touch. And then exhale, we're just going to soften and melt over our legs. Hands can come down to your feet or maybe to a block. If this doesn't feel good in your body, stay lifted more. You can bring your hands to your knees. And then from here, we're going to inhale the right hand up to the sky, following as best you can with your gaze. And then exhale down. Inhaling the left hand to the sky. And exhale down. We'll take a halfway lift. Shoulders slide down. Soften back down. And then we root to rise. Sweep it all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Beautiful. Take another round. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, drawing those shoulder blades together. Exhale, just melting over your legs. Soften down to where it feels appropriate for you. The next inhale, right hand reaches to the sky, following as best you can with your gaze. Exhale down. Left hand, we reach up. And exhale down. We'll take that half lift. Soften down. And then reach all the way back up. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Beautiful. We'll take one more. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, drawing the shoulder blades together. Exhale, just melting over the legs. Inhaling the right hand towards the sky. Exhale down. Left hand towards the sky. And exhale down. I'll take that half lift. Soften down. Root to rise. Bring it all the way up. Hands to the heart. Beautiful. And just pause here for a moment. You might feel your heart beating. Beautiful. And resting the hands down, let's bring some movement into the shoulders. Just rolling them up, back and down. You can bring your fingertips to your shoulders, circling your elbows. Beautiful. And releasing down. Let's stretch out our legs, our hamstrings. So I'm going to come towards the edge of my seat. Lengthening out, move my seat back. Lengthening out the left leg. I'm going to rest on my left heel and my right knee is bent here. And so let's grow nice and tall. We're going to hinge right at the hip. So I'm not rounding in the lower back. And as I come forward, I'll start to feel that stretch. And we don't want to keep our chin up. We want to keep the neck nice and long. So find your edge here. And you might stay wherever it is that you found where it's achy, but it's not sharp, not painful, but that kind of dull muscle stretchy ache. And if it feels safe and fine in your body where you want to roll and round the spine and come down, feel free to do that. But you take this wherever you like. There's no right or wrong, or better or worse. It's what feels right in your body, what feels good for you. Breathing in, breathing out. Beautiful. On the next inhale, we're going to start to slowly come on up. Nice. And then we're going to bring our left ankle to our right thigh. If that doesn't work, You might bring it to your shin. You might cross your ankle, wherever you'd like to be in this. And then just notice how your hip feels here. Soften through the shoulders, soften through the jaw. And then the same idea, we're going to grow nice and tall. And we're going to hinge forward right at the hip crease. The neck is just that natural curve, so we don't want to be sticking our chin out. You might soften the eyes and find your edge here, where it's that achy stretch, but it's not burning, it's not painful. And we breathe. That's usually the first sign you've gone too far, is if it's hard to breathe. Nice. And let's slowly start to come on up. Once you're sitting tall again, we're going to draw that knee in towards you and then press it away with resistance. You draw it in with resistance. You can be pushing your knee against your hands, and then just the opposite, the hands went. Take that one more time. Beautiful. And then you might want to add a seated twist in here. So maybe wrapping your right arm around your knee and looking off towards your left. Beautiful. Let's slowly come back to center, uncrossing our leg, and we're going to make some big circles here. Just nice big circles with the whole leg, whole hip. And reversing. Beautiful. And then we'll just switch sides. So right leg goes long, resting on your heel. We'll grow nice and tall here. Hinge at the hips and find your edge. You might stay tall. Or you might fold, which can, if you have some lower back stuff, might not feel very good. So just, again, as always, listen to your body. Breathing in, breathing out. Beautiful. And slowly climb on up. Nice. Take a moment, and then we can bring our right ankle to the left thigh, and the same option, you might bring it down instead. It might not feel good there. Go nice and tall. And then we'll find a hinge here. Let the chin come down. The shoulders get wide. Connecting with our breath. As you're ready, we can slowly come back up. We're going to draw that knee in towards the opposite shoulder with a little resistance and press it away with resistance. Do that a few times. And then we might hug it in, wrapping your left arm around your knee. Right hand might come behind the chair, growing nice and tall. Beautiful. And then slowly coming back to center, uncrossing the leg, and let's just make some nice big circles here. And reversing that. Nice. Bring the feet a little bit wide. And we'll do some hip rocks, windshield wipers. Just letting the knees sway side to side. Helps being on a slippery chair. Nice. And coming back to center. Let's take some work on the upper body a little bit. We're gonna turn off to our side here. And then I'm gonna bring this one leg. You can just let the knee come down. You can extend far back. You can do whatever you like, whatever feels appropriate. And then this front knee that's bent. Make sure that you don't feel you're gonna slide right off the chair. And so I have my arm is wrapped around the back of the chair here, looking off. And let's sweep the inner arm all the way up. And then exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Do this 2 more times. Beautiful. 1 more. Nice. Then I'm going to take this arm, let the palm face out. Again, my other hand is holding the chair back. And I'm going to scoop, reaching all the way up and over. And then exhale back down. So this nice side to side move, scooping up and over. So beautiful for the side body muscles, the obliques, the QL. Take 1 more. Nice. And then from here, you might lift both arms up. As you do, let's pay attention to our rib cage and our pelvis, that we're going to try and, I guess the words would be almost like keep it connected. So we're not flaring open our rib cage here. Shoulders are soft away from the ears. Beautiful. Let's take this whole thing to the other side. Turning the body. Back leg can be wherever it feels appropriate. Front foot is connected to the ground. I'm going to hold the chair back with my one hand, this other arm. Let's sweep it all the way up out in front, up to the sky. On the exhale, we'll sweep it back. Just a few more times, moving with your breath. Last one. Beautiful. And then as you're ready, we'll take that same hand, palm facing out. And we're going to scoop it all the way up and over. Nice big arch towards the chair back. And then bring it back down and reversing that arch, stretching to the opposite side. Scooping up and over. And exhale down. Do that again. And last one. Beautiful. From here, you might reach both hands up to the sky, connecting the rib cage to the pelvis, soft shoulders, strong body. Beautiful. Back to center. Give a little movement to your body. Just notice what wants to move right now. And then we'll take a couple of movements standing as an option. Everything's an option. So first, to decompress our spine, we'll take a downward facing dog. You can either have your hands on the chair back or the chair seat, depending on if you want to go lower down. So you might do it that way. Walking the feet back. Feet are about hip width distance apart. Or again, your hands can be up on the back of the chair. So whichever one feels right for you. Creating as much space as we can through our entire spine. Breathing in and breathing out. You also might not notice that you're getting a stretch in your hamstrings. Beautiful. And then we're going to take one step forward. And from here, I'm going to keep my left hand on the chair, sweeping my right arm up to the sky. And when I sweep my right arm up to the sky, I'm going to bend into my left knee. Beautiful. And then we're going to do the opposite, bringing that right arm behind the left wrist. Now I'm going to bend into my right knee as I'm reaching that right hand away from me. Let's take that 2 more times. Beautiful. And we'll take it on the other side. I'm actually going to turn my chair around for just a higher positioning, and just options in case that's where you are, or that might just feel better. Reaching the left arm up to the sky. For me, this feels really good, a little bit higher. Left hand underneath, bending into the left knee. And we'll bend into the right knee as we reach that left hand to the sky. Left hand comes under. We'll take one more. Beautiful. Both hands come to the chair back. And then we'll step towards the chair. Let's stand up nice and tall. Bring some movement to your shoulders. Just feel your body here in the practice. My head's being cut off. Nice. From here, let's sweep the right arm up and over. Right hand comes back down, and then we'll sweep the left arm up and over. Left hand comes down. Nice. Let's take the feet about hip width distance apart. We're just going to bring some movement to the hips, some circles. And reverse. Nice. Beautiful. Then we can come back to the chair. because again, this is just a shortened version of the full practice. So come back to sit down. Nice. And find a comfortable seat again. So you might sit back against the chair back. Hands can rest on your thighs. And we're just going to take a moment once again to center, to drop in. You might close your eyes or have a soft gaze. Softening all the muscles in your face, your shoulders, your arms. Beautiful. And starting to deepen the breath a bit. And if it serves you, you might bring your hands to your heart space and offering yourself so much gratitude for taking this time for you. And wishing you a wonderful, beautiful day. Namaste. Thank you so much.